Who's controlling your life? Who's making the choices in your life every single day? What's pulling the strings in your life? And before you say yourself, I really want you to think about that. Every day you wake up. Take today, for example. When you woke up today, did you make the choices that you know you needed to make to progress your life? That you know you needed to make to give your heart, your soul, what it needs? Or did you just wake up today and accept what the world gave you? So if you woke up in stress, you just accept the stress. Now you live in a stressful day. Or are you the person that may have woke up in stress, woke up in anxiety, but you say, no, I'm going to do something about this right now so I can take control over my day? I want you to be real with yourself. Now, we all have our days where, sometimes we allow life to just guide our life. But this is the question I want to ask you. Who's leading your life? For a lot of people who are going to stay stagnant, going to stay in the same pain, going to stay in the same stress, going to stay in the same situations, are people that literally have allowed life to lead their life. Life is directing you. Whatever life throws at you, you accept that. And you live by that. So if life throws you a terrible day, you live a terrible day. You do nothing about it. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of us, we are making choices in our life. We're allowing other things, this world, other people to decide for us. And we wonder why we're disconnected from our purpose. We wonder why we're disconnected from our passion. We wonder why we're disconnected from our heart. Because we're not making the choices that lead our life into the place that we want to be. When you have a dream, a vision, when you know you're supposed to be at a place, you know you're supposed to be more healed, you know you're supposed to be further progressing. Like when you know that and you don't do it, you create discontent in your life. Some of us, we're allowing the wrong things to stay in our life. We are giving access to our life to the wrong things. We're giving access to stress to our heart. We're giving access to people that don't deserve it anymore to our heart. We're giving access to all these things to our life. And we wonder why we feel that way. We are literally giving access to stress, and then we complain that life is stressful. We are literally giving access to pain, and we complain that life is painful. We are literally giving access to drama, and we say our life is chaotic. You've given access to misery, and you wonder why you feel miserable. You understand you've given access to destruction, and you wonder why your heart and your soul feels destroyed. When you fire something from your life, you got to take the key fob. You got to change the locks. There ain't no more coming back at that point in time. And most people don't want to hear because they want to blame everybody for their circumstances. Okay, maybe that is true. Maybe that person did do you dirty. Maybe that job did you dirty. Maybe you're having health issues, right? Those things are probably true. But after that, you have to make a decision and a choice to say no more. More of, not anymore. I'm going to keep on. I need more of this. I don't need that. And you have to make this choice, because if not, life is going to lead your life instead of you leading life. And when you have that mindset, you have a follower mentality. It's so funny when social media, we follow everybody, right? And a lot of us, we don't have a leadership mindset. We have a follower mentality, and it applies to our own life. We don't have a leadership mindset in our own life, in our own household. We have a follower mindset. And we just accept what the world gives us. We're following the flow of the world. We're following the flow of our environment. We're following the flow instead of taking charge. I try to come over here and be straight up with y'all and give you the most straight up talk that you can get. It has to be a desire, and it has to be a have to for you. I don't even want to say a won't. It has to be a have to for you. So there's some things in your life that, and it's not always people, right? There's some things in your life, they've got to be accessed or not. And I just ask today that you don't just hear me. You don't just listen, but you really understand, and you really make choices, and you really become conscious and aware. Because awareness is the first step to change anything. You're the creator, right? There's a lot of things that you can't change, but there are a lot of things in your control that you can create. You can create how your body feels for the most part. You can create what you feed your mindset. You can create what you allow in your life and keep in your life. You can create. You can create the barriers. You can create the bridges. You can create. But that's a leadership mentality. And some of us, we complain about leadership. In this country, in this world, at our jobs, but we don't even lead our own lives. So easy to complain about others, but we didn't take ownership in being a leader of our own life. And you were expecting somebody else to lead your life. When God has given you the keys to be the captain of your ship, but you're allowing someone else to steer your ship, you're allowing the wind to adjust yourselves. And sometimes when that happens, right, it takes it where it wants to be, but you still are steering your ship. You still are. You're in control of that.